The line snapped tight, a jolt every fisherman knows, that electric moment when hope and adrenaline surge together. In that instant, the world narrows to the rod in your hands and the unseen force below. Out on the cold, choppy North Pacific, this was the moment of truth. The wind howled across the deck, and the boat rocked beneath our boots, but all that mattered was the battle unfolding at the end of my line. The salmon run was on, and the fish were big this year, bigger than anyone could remember. Each catch was a test of skill, patience, and luck, and every fisherman on the water felt the weight of possibility. This one felt different, heavier, stronger. It fought with a wild, relentless energy, as if it knew what was at stake. It dove deep, pulling hard, the reel screaming as it ran. The line cut through the water, vibrating with the power of the fish below. I braced myself, muscles burning as I fought for every inch of line. My arms ached, my grip tightened, and I could feel my heart pounding in my chest. The sun dipped low, shadows stretching across the waves. The sky turned gold and purple, painting the ocean in colors that made the struggle feel almost mythic. The air grew colder, salty spray on my face. Each gust of wind stung, but I barely noticed, lost in the contest between man and nature. Still, the fish refused to yield. It twisted and surged, testing every knot and every ounce of my resolve. Slowly, I began to win. Its runs grew shorter, its strength fading. Inch by inch, I reclaimed the line, feeling victory within reach. I worked it closer, heart pounding. Every second felt stretched, anticipation building as the fish neared the surface. A massive Chinook salmon, silver and sleek, appeared below. Its scales flashed in the fading light, a prize worthy of any angler's dreams. But as it broke the surface, shock replaced triumph. My breath caught as I realized something was terribly wrong. The fish was only half there, cleanly sliced behind the gills. It was as if a razor had cut it in two. The tail was gone, leaving a grotesque cross-section. The sight was both fascinating and horrifying, a reminder of the ocean's raw power. I'd fought only the front half of a salmon, the rest had vanished, claimed by something far more powerful than me. The real question: what had taken the rest? Was it a sea lion, a shark, or something even more mysterious lurking in the depths? Out here, you're reminded, there's always something bigger in the water. The ocean is full of predators, and every catch is a gamble. The ocean doesn't give up its secrets easily. Its mysteries run deep, hidden beneath the waves, waiting for the next story to unfold. Sometimes it just leaves you with a mystery and half a prize. You're left to wonder, piecing together clues from what little remains. And a story you'll never forget. It becomes a legend among friends, retold on stormy nights and calm mornings alike. The hunt was over, but the real puzzle had just begun. Out here, every answer leads to another question, and every catch is just the start of a new adventure. Staring at the mangled salmon, my mind raced with questions and possibilities. What kind of creature could leave such a mark? The scene was almost surreal, as if I'd stumbled onto evidence of a sea monster from old fishermen's tales. The bite was massive, a perfect semicircular scoop carved right out of the salmon's side. The edges were so clean, it looked almost surgical, as if the attack had been executed with precision and intent. Whatever did this, it struck with incredible speed and overwhelming power. This wasn't the work of a small predator or a scavenger picking at leftovers. It was a single, catastrophic strike, one that left no doubt about the size and strength of the attacker. Only a creature with immense jaws and raw force could inflict such damage in an instant. These waters off British Columbia are a crossroads for ocean giants. Here, the food chain is a constant battle, and salmon, though strong and swift, are far from the top. In these cold, deep currents, predators roam, some seen, many unseen. Seals, sea lions, sharks, and killer whales all hunt here, each one a master of its domain. The ocean is alive with competition, and every creature is both hunter and hunted. The bite's curve suggested a wide jaw, No serrated tooth marks, just a huge gouge. Maybe conical teeth like an orca or sea lion, or perhaps just sheer crushing force. The wound told a story of a predator built for ambush, not for nibbling. The predator struck while the salmon was distracted, an opportunist lurking in the shadows. It waited for the perfect moment, then lunged, taking advantage of a split-second lapse in the salmon's awareness. This wasn't random, it was calculated. The hunter was likely nearby, watching, waiting, blending into the blue depths until the time was right. Out here, patience is a weapon, and stealth is survival. It stole my catch right off the line, leaving only a chilling clue behind. The ocean doesn't play favorites. It takes what it wants, when it wants. In that moment, I was reminded that out here, I'm just a visitor in a world ruled by ancient instincts. Sometimes, you're just a witness to its power, a silent observer to the raw, untamed drama that unfolds beneath the waves. In these frigid northern waters, marine mammals top the list of suspects when it comes to mysterious attacks on fish. The ocean here is a battleground, and only the most skilled predators thrive. Orcas, also known as killer whales, are the undisputed apex predators of these seas, hunting in highly coordinated pods with surgical precision. Their intelligence and teamwork are legendary. With conical teeth and immense power, an orca could easily slice a salmon in half with a single bite, leaving behind clean, unmistakable marks. Resident orcas in this region have evolved to specialize in hunting salmon, using sophisticated echolocation to track their prey through murky waters. A quick, powerful bite from an orca fits the evidence we've seen. Clean cuts, no struggle, and a vanished fish in seconds. But orcas aren't the only suspects. Stellar sea lions are another possibility, massive, agile, and notorious for stealing fish right off fishing lines. Adult males can reach up to 11 feet in length and weigh as much as 2,500 pounds, with jaws strong enough to bite a salmon clean in half. Their presence near fishing grounds is well known. Sea lions often lurk near boats, waiting for fishermen to hook a fish before darting in to snatch it away. Their powerful thrashing can tear prey apart, though their bites tend to be messier and less precise than those of orcas. Still, they're bold, opportunistic, and relentless when food is on the line. We'd seen groups of sea lions nearby, always watching, always hungry. Their constant presence and opportunistic attacks fit their reputation perfectly. They're patient, waiting for the right moment to strike, and rarely miss an easy meal. Both orcas and sea lions have the motive, the means, and the opportunity. In these northern waters, the case for a marine mammal culprit was stronger than ever, and the evidence pointed squarely at these powerful hunters of the deep. But we can't ignore the sharks, silent hunters of the deep. Salmon sharks, specialists in these waters, are fast, powerful, and built for ambush. They can reach 10 feet and 1,000 pounds, with sharp, blade-like teeth. Their attacks are swift and devastating, often following salmon runs. Great whites, though rare here, are expanding their range. Juveniles sometimes venture north. Their serrated teeth leave distinct marks, but my salmon's wound was clean. Six-gill sharks, deep-water giants, also haunt these depths, coming up at night to feed. Their bites are more tearing than slicing. The shark in the shadows remains a compelling, if mysterious, suspect. But the wound didn't quite match their signature. Let's weigh the evidence. Orcas have the size, power, and conical teeth to match the bite. They're intelligent, opportunistic, and hunt salmon here. Stellar sea lions are strong and known thieves, but their bites are usually messier. Salmon sharks fit the location and diet, but their teeth often leave more ragged wounds. Great whites leave serrated marks, which were absent. Each predator has points for and against. The clean, wide bite points most strongly to the orca. Sea lions are possible, but less likely given the wound. Sharks are always a threat, but the evidence doesn't quite fit. In the vast ocean, certainty is rare, but all signs point to the killer whale, the true apex predator here. Sometimes, the simplest answer is the right one, and out here the ocean always keeps you guessing. My story isn't unique. Fishermen worldwide have tales of the one that was taken. In predator-filled waters, it's common to reel in only a head or spine. Sharks, orcas, and sea lions all claim their share, often unseen. These encounters are a tax paid to the ocean's true rulers. The wild always reminds us who's really in charge. Why do these stories captivate us? It's the mystery. A half-eaten fish is a glimpse into a world of power and danger just below the surface. For centuries, tales of sea monsters and unknown giants have fueled our imagination. We've explored the moon more than our own oceans. The half-eaten salmon is real evidence, proof that monsters exist, just not always as we imagine. It's a reminder of our vulnerability and the thrill of the unknown. On land, we're in control. At sea, we're just visitors. The ocean's secrets keep us curious, humble, and always searching. The bitten salmon isn't just a fish story, it's a puzzle, and we can't resist a good puzzle. The wild still holds mysteries, and that's what draws us back. Orca or shark, logical suspects, but what else is down there? The deep sea is Earth's last frontier, full of strange, undiscovered life. Giant squid, once legend, were only recently filmed alive. Megamouth and goblin sharks, huge, bizarre creatures, were unknown until the last few decades. It's possible even larger predators roam the depths, unseen. My salmon was likely bitten by a known animal, but the ocean's vastness leaves room for wonder. Every bite, every mystery, is a message from the deep. We should never assume we know it all. The half-eaten salmon is more than a fish story, it's a lesson in humility. We like to think we control nature, but the ocean quickly shatters that illusion. The predator wasn't evil, just a hunter, following instincts honed over millennia. When we enter the ocean, we play by its rules. The bite was a reminder of nature's power and our place in the wild. Respect for these apex predators is crucial. They're vital to the ocean's health. Understanding them is the first step to coexistence. I may never know exactly what bit my salmon, but I gained something more valuable: awe and respect for the deep. Nature will always surprise us, and that's a beautiful thing. The unknown is still out there, waiting.